Hello everyone, how are you guys doing? Uh, so friends, in last video I have explained the concept of assignment problem and the types of problem. How many types of problem was there? And there was seven types of problem, and we have and I have given some square matrix formation of this types of problem, this type of assignment problem. Okay. So at first I would like to remind you the previous classes some points. 1 minute, guys. Okay. So the types of assignment we have uh, explained in previous video. The number one was balanced. Number two, unbalanced. I'm not describe in detail because we have already discussed this before. Unbalanced, minimization, for maximization, optimum, prohibited, or restricted. Yeah, what I'm writing now. Restricted. And the last one, but not least, this name is negative. But unfortunately the last one is not in our syllabus, so this one will not be uploaded in my channel. But the rest of the chapters I will try to provide each of them, and which chapter will come in exam I will give importance on that especially. So these were the types of problem, and we have uh, read and we have formed the formation of assignment problem. So and we have got to know in previous video that is what is balanced kind of formation, what is unbalanced kind of formation, and what is minimization kind of formation, and what is maximization formation. And uh, we have and I've said that optimum kind of assignment problem we will discuss when we will do the practical sum, and the last one is prohibited. So we have so I am not explained in details in the previous class. I have just give a glance to know about this chapter. Okay. And we have discussed the concept of assignment, and so today is the class where I will say to solve this assignment kind of problem. So how to solve this kind of problem? So this is the types of assignment: balanced, unbalanced, minimization, maximization, optimum, prohibited, restricted, negative. So this is all type of assignment. But assignment means this is assignment problem. But how to solve this problem? How to solve this problem? We know the problem. Now we're all standing in a position that we all know the problem. How many kinds of problem can arise? And how many types of problem, assignment problem, can arise during this operation. But now we will know in this video. We will our main motive to explain you guys what is the solution, what is the solving method, what is the solving method to solve this assignment problem. Okay. So now I will give you some note. So please write it down in your copy in this note. And so let's go for the notes. So after written down the previous notes in from the previous class video, I would request you, so write it down whatever I am writing now. Okay. So the solution, the name of solution, the name of solve, the name of solution, the name of solution, the name of solution through which through which we are going to solve assignment problem. Assignment problem. Okay. So there are so many kind of solution or methods to solve this assignment problem, but we'll learn the most easy and famous method, the most easy and famous methods in the operation research system. So the name of this method is, write it down in inverted comma, that is Hungarian method. Hungarian method. Okay. Hungarian method. Its name Hungarian method. Hungarian method. So it is, so guys, from that kind of name we can um, guess that this method invented by a Hungarian scientist or a Hungarian mathematician. And uh, precisely guys saying that this is most easy method to understand and they judge the problem, what kind of problem are they given in question, and you will recognize the answer most easiest and quickest way ever, fastest way ever. So in this particular method, there are some in this particular method there are some points. So now make this heading Hungarian method, and now we will discuss some point. So write it down like that. Points are to be considered. Points are to be considered. Points are to be considered. So so there are so many points. So before writing the points, I think we should give some note, and we should know this kind of note to understand the points, the judgment. Okay. So points are, so write down here the notes notes sorry, not only notes, that is note number 1. So note number 1, if unbalanced problem unbalanced if unbalanced problem is given, if unbalanced problem is given, in that case in that case in that case before applying Hungarian method, before applying before applying Hungarian method, before applying Hungarian method, we have to converting we have to converting sorry we have to convert we have to convert convert we have to convert we have to convert the unbalanced problem unbalanced problem into balanced problem. After writing the full note, I will describe this the details in the note. So what I'm write down now, that is, we have to convert the unbalanced problem in balanced balanced problem. Balanced problem by introducing by introducing under inverted comma dummy row into dummy column dummy row into dummy column consisting dummy row into dummy column consisting of all zero element inverted comma end. So okay guys, so here it is the note number 1. So what is the note number 1 try to say? If unbalanced problem is given, in that case, before applying Hungarian method, we have to convert the unbalanced problem in balanced problem by introducing dummy row into dummy column consisting of all zero element. So before understanding this note number 1, we should remind the previous classes. So in this previous class, I have explained that what is unbalanced problem. What is unbalanced problem? Problem is assignment problem. What is unbalanced problem? Means what is unbalanced assignment. Okay. I think I should write down assignment. Okay. So unbalanced problem or assignment. Unbalanced mean number of rows. Number of rows is not equals to number of column. Number of column. Number of rows is not equals to number of column. Number of rows is not equals to number of column, and in the balance assignment was number of rows equals to number of column. So what kind of matrix it is, I think you guys know. Number of rows equals to number of columns. So suppose here ABC and here 1 2 3 4. So here you can see there are 4 column and 3 row. So it is a unbalanced problem, you can say. So it is an unbalanced problem where you can see here 4 column and 3 rows. So this is an example of unbalanced problem. So according to note number 1, I think we should I should explain the real meaning of this note. So in the note, sorry guys, sorry. Okay. So if unbalanced problem is given in that case, when in the question the unbalanced problem is given in that case, before applying Hungarian method we have to convert the unbalanced problem in balanced problem. So how it would be like that, how it would be look like. So at first we have to consider an unbalanced square matrix. So it's like that, unbalanced problem. Unbalanced problem. And I'm taking example like that, ABC and P Q R and S. P Q R S. And we can say the stars here given. Okay, so you can say this is the example of an unbalanced problem, unbalanced assignment square matrix. Here you can see 4 column and 3 rows, and according to our note number 1, so when this kind of unbalanced problem, so in that in this unbalanced problem I have given 4 column, and sometimes it can be like that, it can be there can be some more rows like 4 rows and 3 column, so that could be possible. So it's just a similar way, so I am not writing again down this matrix because it will take some time and make this video so long, so I don't want to be that. So according to note, so what our note saying? Note saying when if unbalanced problem is given, in that case before applying Hungarian method we have to convert the unbalanced problem in balanced problem by introducing dummy row. So Now from unbalanced problem we have to convert it in dummy in balanced problem through making dummy row or column. Dummy row. So dummy row. So now we'll write down balance. Now we'll draw a balanced matrix problem. Balanced problem. Balanced problem. So balanced problem. So the balanced problem will look like so we know that there were four columns P, Q, R, S, which consisting A, B, and C. A, B, and C. So just like previous unbalanced matrix, we will give the start on that. We'll give start on that. Now we have to convert this unbalanced problem into balanced problem with dummy row. So now we will draw the dummy row. The dummy row. So the dummy row will be like that. The uh, dummy row name with D consisting with 0. 0. So this is the note have said here, that is what if unbalanced problem is given, in that case before applying Hungarian method we have to convert the unbalanced in balanced problem in balanced problem by introducing dummy row into dummy column. When there will be four rows with 3 columns, then we will introduce one dummy column. But here in this certain problem we have took an example of four column with 3 rows. So now in that case we have to draw one another rows to make that unbalanced problem into dummy unbalanced problem into balanced problem. So now you can see this is a balanced problem with 3 rows and 4 column. The dummy rows is consisting with 0 element. So it is the dummy row. Dummy row. Okay. It is the dummy row. So this is like just it. There is nothing to explain more. So this is the implementation of note 1. Now we will move forward to note 2. Note number 2. Note number 2. So what is note number 2? In the note number 2, it is saying that in case of minimization type problem, in case of minimization type problem, in case of minimization type problem, we can directly apply we can directly apply in case of minimization type problem. We can directly apply the great in double inverted comma Hungarian method. Okay, so in the note number 2 it is saying that in case of minimization type problem, when you can understand the question is written there, in case of the question is from minimization type of element, when the question is consisting with minimization type of element, when we become know that question is symboling like the minimization type of problem, uh, when we will see the cost figures given in the in the question. When the cost figures mentioned in the question, then we will understand that this is a minimization type of problem. And when we will see, when we can understand the recognize the question just like it is a minimization type problem, then we will directly apply Hungarian method. Then we will then don't waste your time and go for Hungarian method. Okay, so Hungarian method is applicable in that case, minimization type problem. So then here is nothing let more to describe again. So now we'll write down note 3, note 3, note 3. Okay, so in the note 3 we'll write in case of maximization type problem, in case of maximization type of problem, in case of maximization type of problem, we do not we do not we do not apply we do not apply directly we do not apply directly we do not apply directly Hungarian method. In case of maximization type problem, we do not apply directly Hungarian method. Okay, change the para. In that case, at first we have to prepare an opportunity an opportunity opportunity sorry guys, I missed the spell. TUNITY, opportunity, or regret, opportunity or regret matrix. Opportunity or regret matrix, and then and then we will apply, sorry, apply then we will apply Hungarian method. So when we'll got to know the given question is a minimization type problem, then we'll never look to others, then we will directly apply Hungarian method. But when maximization type of problem will be given in the question, please write it down with so much concentration that maximization type of problem given in the question, we will not directly apply the Hungarian method to solve this problem. In that case, at first we have to prepare an opportunity or regret matrix, then we will apply Hungarian method. So what is opportunity and regret matrix? Will do that kind of example or problem in the question, in the practical sums. So so now in the I am liable to explain every note. So I have already explained note number 1 and note number 2. When we will do the problem, then note number 2 will be solved, and when we will do the maximization type of problem, then you can see what is opportunity and or regret matrix. So there is nothing to explain more. So during the time of solve this problem, then you will got to know what is maximization type of problem want to mean. Okay, so the notes are all done. Now I will give you some hints how to identify the question that is uh, that is minimization or maximization type problem. And before to give you the knowledge about the identification of minimization or maximization of type problem, now I will give you the how to prepare opportunity matrix. I have said in the note. I think I should tell you the opportunity and retake matrix, otherwise you will forget this term. So okay, so before identify the cost matrix or profit matrix or minimization or maximization of element, I think I should write that down here. So it is my request to you, after completing the note number 3, change the para and write down and question. So the question is question how to prepare opportunity opportunity or regret matrix. So how to prepare opportunity or regret matrix? In that case, the answer will be so write down the answer before. I'll not explain the answer properly now, but write it down now, because in the next in I think in the next video or after one or more videos, I will explain the notes on. I will explain the opportunity matrix through that definition. Okay, so write down in that way. Select the highest element. You will got to know the selection of highest element in the next problem, in the next practical sum. So don't worry about this term. So select the highest element. Select the highest element. Highest element from the profit. From the profit. From the profit matrix. From the profit matrix and from the profit matrix and subtract subtract all other subtract all other subtract all other elements from it subtract all other element from it and we get sorry I write down wrongly and we get opportunity matrix. Opportunity matrix and then Hungarian method is applicable on that opportunity matrix. So guys, you can see so what I have said now, I am just try to read it out through the written line, but I will not describe this meaning of the lines now. So here it is saying that select the highest element from the profit matrix, because you know the profit matrix means maximization type of problem, because everyone wants to make the profit maximum. So this is when the profits elements comes in the question, then you will understand this is a maximization problem. So in that case the profit is related with maximization type. So select the highest element from the profit matrix means maximization type of problem, profit matrix, and subtract all other element from it and we get profit opportunity matrix. So when you will select the highest element and you will deduct the other element from that particular highest element, then you will get the element you will get the matrix called opportunity matrix, and Hungarian method is now available to apply on this opportunity matrix. So there is nothing to explain more on that. I will again write it down this matrix when we will solve the maximization type of problem. Okay, so now I will give you some hint to understand the cost matrix. What is cost matrix and what is profit matrix? Cost matrix means, guys, please remind that and try to reviving that every time. Cost matrix means minimization type of problem, because every company, every manufacturer wants to reduce their cost, wants to decrease their cost. so want to minimize their cost. So cost matrix is related with minimization type of assignment, and profit matrix is related with maximization, because every manufacturer wants to get maximum profit from their particular production. So profit matrix is related with maximization type of problem. Okay, so here it is the proper understanding element to know the to give the judgment, to understand, to recognize the question from where it is coming. It is a maximization problem or minimization of problem. Okay, so now I will give you some hint hint just in that way I am writing down that. Just write down this notes in that way. Hint number 1, that is how to identify, because majority of the students have confusion after completing this chapter. Sir, what kind of matrix will given in the question? What kind of matrix will given in the question? If you don't know the kind of matrix is given in the question, then you will never understand, you will never solve the problem. Because when you could not manage to get understand the problem, then how would you solve it? If the doctor could not recognize the disease in the body of patient, then how he will treat them? Okay, so this is just like that. So how to identify how to identify how to identify cost matrix. How to identify cost matrix? How to identify cost matrix means minimization type problem. Minimization type problem. Minimization type problem. So how to identify cost matrix? Write down in the way I am writing. Answer. If the matrix if the matrix if the matrix if the matrix consists any cost element. I have said before that. I don't know you can remind or not, but I have said that several times. Any cost element such as production cost, selling cost, production cost, selling cost, distribution cost, all the cost element, all the element of term is consisting with this particular name, that is cost. Running cost, running cost, distance, distance, remind this word, especially distance and time, distance and time, remind both of this word. I think I should underline both of them with the red one, distance and time, because this is the these are the term which use in the matrix, which use in cost matrix or minimization type of problem, uh, majority duration. Okay, so distance and time is the most using words in minimization type of assignment. These two when these two words are mentioned in the question, then you can be 100% sure that this is the minimization type of problem and the matrix is given is cost matrix. Okay, and in that case you will apply directly Hungarian method. Okay, so how many kind of cost element? There is production cost, selling cost, distribution cost, running cost, and the most important terms are distance and time. Okay, there are much more terms are there, and just for that decision, etc. Okay, so here it is, the cost element, the name of the cost element, cost matrix given. So after that, the note in the note number 2, it will be given that how to identify profit matrix, how to identify profit matrix, identify profit matrix, so guys, you can go and find some more videos related with that particular chapter. There you can see the teachers are trying, just written down at first the concept and explain it after that, but I can also do that. But in that case the video will short, but your classroom feelings will be missed on that particular videos. So I am here trying to give you the classroom feeling. So guys, please keep your patience and um, go through the full video. Okay, so otherwise you will face some problem, you will could not manage to get understand the real meaning. So I am write down each and every line, and I will explain each and every line of that problem. So I think I am trying to help you guys with my 200% effort, and now this is your and the rest of the thing is your responsibility, guys. I think you can understand the way I am try to explain this concept. Okay, so now the number 2 is how to identify, the first one was profit matrix. Now we will discuss about the first one was cost matrix, and now we will discuss about profit matrix. Profit matrix, profit matrix, profit matrix, and profit matrix mean maximization. Profit is related with the word of maximization, because everyone wants to maximize their profit, so it is maximization type problem. Okay, maximization type of problem. So in that case, how to identify profit metrics? So write down in that way that it will be look like that. Answer: if the profit metrics, sorry guys, if the metrics if the metrics consist of if the matrix consists of if the matrix consists of any if the matrix consists of any revenue category, figure revenue figure any revenue figure like any revenue figure, because you guys can understand when this terms comes with the profit matrix, when the terms comes the profit, then there will be some revenue nature of words. So what kind of revenue nature words? That is profit revenue figure like sales, EBIT. I think you guys hear this kind of words in your BCom 6th semester. There was a financial management, and in the chapter of leverage you have uh, meet this meet these terms in the leverage chapter. EBT, earning before interest and tax; EBT, earning before tax; PAT, profit after tax, or EAT, PBT or EAT. I will write it down though. EAT, no PAT, no PAT, no PAT. I think you guys know that the meaning of no PAT, that is, I think you know that net operating profit after tax. Net operating profit after tax. Net operating profit after tax. When this kind of revenue figure like sales, EBIT, earning before interest and tax, earning before tax, profit after tax, or earning after tax, no PAT. So when this kind of earning, profit, this kind of revenue figure are given in the question, then you can recognize that the question will be related with maximization type of problem. No PAT, no PAT, then 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 it is called profit matrix. Profit matrix or maximization type problem. So here with that line, the concept and the methods of Hungarian problem and the hint are completed here with this concept. So after that, in the next videos, so both of the videos are same guys, there's no there's no time of confusion that I have said before starting the video. I have said that there will be some problem, but don't panic, guys. There's no reason of panic, because if I merge the both of the video, then it will be hard to see with a long time. So I will break the video and make and I used to upload this video separately on YouTube at the same time. So don't panic it. After completing that video, you will go and just um, trying to try to open the next video, and you will get to know the Hungarian method with solving problem. Okay, so here the concept and the majority type of explanation are already given here. So there is nothing leaves with theoretical part. So now in in just the next video, I am coming with a problem, and in the Hungarian method there are few steps. I will write it down there at first.